Hello everyone. Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School Sonipat welcome you to an interactive hub of e-learning. Here we learn about class 10 Economics Chapter 1 Development. Special thanks to our principal ma'am Mrs. Kiran Dalal and prepared by Mrs. Nibha Taneja TGT Social Science. Here are few content on chapter Development, Goals of Development, National Development, Comparison of Countries, Human Development, Measuring Development, Sustainable Development. Here are few mind mapping of development like infant mortality rate, recession, unemployment, average mortality rate, ratio income, etc. etc. What is development? Let's study about development. It is defined as a growth. Some of the important goals are seeking more income, equal treatment, freedom, security, respect from others, etc. What development promises? Different people having a different goals. This is true. Everybody having a different goal for their upbringing. People seek things that are most important for them, that is, that which can fulfill their aspirations or desires. In fact, at times, two persons or a group of persons may seek things which are conflicting, so two things are quite clear. Different person can have different developmental goals. Second, what may be developed for one may not be developed for the other. It may even be destructive for the other. Here are the reference pick related to person who is having a different goals aspiration. First, landless rural laborers. More day of work, better wages, social and economic equality, low price food grains. Second, rich farmer. Cheap labor, higher price for their produce, cheap inputs like seed, machinery, etc. Third, trader, infrastructure facilities, less taxes, cheap labor, high price for their products. Here are mind mapping on income and other goals. Here are few aspects. First, people desire regular work, better wages and a decent price for their crops or other products. Second, they seek equal treatment, freedom, security and respect of others. Third, money and material things that one can buy with it. Fourth, quality of life also depend on non-material things. Fifth, before accepting a job, one look at facility for family working, atmosphere or opportunity to learn. Hence, for development, people look at mix of goals. Let's study about national development. Here are few points on national development. It is very important to keep in mind that different persons could have a different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. National development means thinking about fair and just path for all, whether there is a better way of doing things. How to compare different countries or a state. See the darker part. It is earned per person in a given area, which is also known as per capita income, where the standard of living of a people in a country depend on their per capita income. Countries with the higher per capita income are considered to be more developed than with the less per capita income. It is calculated by dividing the area's total income by its total population. The income of the country is the income of all the residents of the country. This gives us the total income of the country. Here are income and the other criteria. Let us compare the per capita income of Maharashtra, Kerala and Bihar. Maharashtra has the highest per capita income and Bihar is at the bottom. So, if per capita income were to be used as the measure of development, Maharashtra will be considered the most developed state of the three. Here are public facilities also. First, money in your pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you may need to live well. Is it true? Yes. And income by itself is not a completely adequate indicator of material goods and services that citizens are able to use. So normally your money cannot buy the pollution free environment or ensure that you get unadulterated medicine unless you can afford to shift to a community that already has all these things. Like your money cannot buy the treatment for corona. It's an example for that. The last, money may also not be able to protect you from infectious disease unless the whole of your community take preventive steps. Here are index of HDI, Human Development Index. It is defined as a composite statistic of life expectancy, education, per capita income indicators which are used to rank countries in a four-tier of human development. It has a three indicator. First, life expectancy. It means the average age of a person in a country. It helps us to know the health facility of a country. Second, gross enrollment ratio. It measures the education gained at three levels: primary, secondary and the higher education level. Third, per capita income, when the total national income of the country is divided by its population. Next, sustainability of development. Development should take place but without harming the environment. Resources are replenished by nature as in case of crops and plants. In the case of groundwater, if we use more than what is being replenished by rain, then we would be overusing these resources. Consequences of environmental degradation do not respect national or state boundaries. This issue is no longer a region or a nation specific. Sustainability of development, comparatively a new area of knowledge in which scientists, economists, philosophers and other social scientists are working together. Here are a pic of sustainable development. You can see here, first, socially equitable, ecologically bearable and economically viable. Thank you. All the very best.